All right, finally, let's get back to it. What are we doing right now? We'll do that. Oh, brother. All right, can I lift this whole thing up? I can. All right, let's do it. I need head back to Sepulcher. Well, what is that? That looks cool. Group. No, I'm on Kezin. Leveling on Kezin right now. Who said it was dying though? A lot of people post cease and desist saying population's dropping off, no updates, all that kind of stuff. Ooh, I mean, 3.5k on right now, and it's 2:45 realm time, server time, and 10:45 my time on a Thursday. I was playing Monday from like 12 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern, so like 4 to 8 server time, and it was like constantly over 5,000 online. Hey, Virtual, what's up, brother? 2.7k on Gurubashi right now. All right, so about, what is that, about 5k in total, close to that, or a little bit over that. I don't think that's... Oh, wow. What happened to my chat box? Why is that looking like that? I don't know if that looks good. I'll keep it, though. Let me move it, though. I'll keep it right there. A little less numbers than I think on Monday, but, I mean... I'm also on a little bit earlier today. I think as soon as they actually release some ideas about Molten Core in Phase 1, then, or not Phase 1, whatever they call it, the first patch, I think numbers are going to go back up. Didn't get a chance to get on yesterday. Alright, let's do this. I am friendly with them now. Let's see if I can buy anything cool. I'm not a fan of this chat box looking like this. Hang on. I don't know why I messed with that. Let's do a... No. Always show messages. There. That's better. Oh, yeah, dude. Shout out to the homie who gave me all this good loot last time I was on. Buy these legs. Alright. This is a nice little custom quest, this one here. Anatomy of the Afterlife. Alright, that's that. I'm not beefy enough to do that one yet. To kill these things yet. To the north! What do we want for lunch today? Slash breakfast. Because I didn't eat breakfast. Because I took a nap. Is there a quest over here? First of all, there's a copper vein. Let me grab that. Bro, Epoch is dying. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro. You're coping. What am I missing? Oh, this. Okay, this thing. Okay, here we go. Fugitive X. You're coping. Dirty Alliance. I think population. Listen, man. I think population is gonna drop a little bit. Lamau. Just wait till that first patch hits, man. Wait till just we trust in Dutch. A little bit of a high pop spot. Probably play Turtle tomorrow, at least though. If I'm on tomorrow. They're fixing the bugs. Just wait. Roadmap coming soon. Pure cope. I feel like you're attacking me personally now. I have it from a reliable source. This guy's got me in a cup. He's right. I'm just coping. Dang, bro, can I hit this thing? Apparently not. Thistle T doesn't work. Rogue tier nerfed. Meanwhile, Locke doing 1.5k DPS. Hey man, are you watching right now and you can hear me? Cause, I mean, if you're not, if you're moving on, I'll take your stuff. Just kidding. I feel like a lot of private servers hate rogues, or Classic Plus hates rogues for some reason, and loves everything else. Oh, did I loot the book? I gotta assume it's upstairs, right? I didn't even loot the book. I didn't know that about Warlocks, though. Why are they doing so much DPS? Oh, it's... Never mind. They have Seed of Corruption, don't they? Warlock was the class I stopped on when I was doing my class guides. But I'm assuming they have Seed of Corruption. Because they were busted in... They were pretty busted in the future. Can I hit this thing? Swing your sword. Oh, I've actually read that bug before. That you have to cancel your auto attack and start it again. To be honest, best roadmap for them would be 2 months of just bug fixes. That bug I just ran into, the auto attack bug, that was the first bug I've ever had on the server. But yeah, they have their change log. Where's it at? Like, this is all the bugs they do fix. And I mean, they're fixing a lot, but there's just so many to fix, right? This was just 2 days ago. But yeah. Rogue's bad on Turtle Isle as well. The private server devs have some sort of trauma, I'm guessing, from getting yanked by Rogue. True. And you know what? Heck Rogues. I'll flat out say it. Just kidding. As Rogue's like the one class in WoW I've never actually played long term. Outside of just like a 19 twink or something. Oh, I accidentally closed my thing. Flag for PvP? I'm not scared. What the heck? Oh. I didn't know this was a cast time. I'm not scared of you, bro. Still super fun, though. They're fixing a lot, but there's sadly just a lot of quests and talent books still. Yeah, unfortunately. Do I get, like, a bonus for this? Oh, that was epic. I'm not scared of you. I'll leave this on. Who's this guy think he is? Huh? Little dude. Little man. On my way. I'm not scared of you, bro. Just let me know when you're close, and let me go play Turtle. You have until... Does this also turn off? Alright, you got till this clock goes down. I think it's 5 minutes, right? Is it still 5 minutes? I don't think you're gonna make it, man. Actually, I'll give you a little bit more time. When this thing hits 2:57, I'll start the timer. If you can get here before then, you know, we'll 1v1. Yeah, as long as it's still fun. Virtual. As long as it's still fun, that's all that matters. Hopefully, most people feel that same way, and then the population stays high, so you can continue to have fun. Yo, is server dead after devs left? Server's fine, guys. Keep playing. Huh? Did somebody say that in X or 6 chat? No, I said it in 5. Alright, we're good. And these like EU servers, everyone's prime time is gonna be different. Tell me how it makes sense to nerf rogues when our DPS is trash, but don't nerf Warlock Seed. No, you're 100% right. They it's throughout all iterations of WoW, the early WoW, Warlocks have just been, when they got Seed of Corruption, it was just one button, you max every DPS. And rogues have never been, I guess they just focus on rogue being PvP only. Like even Blizzard did that, right? I don't think they ever been like top DPS in anything. Am I going Retribution Paladin? Probably probably. I mean, I'm gonna go down the tree as much as I can in Ret until I need to go. I'm gonna tank early dungeons because it's easy. I'll be Ret and Prot. Oh wait, I need this person. The devs are clearly biased and are playing Warlocks themselves. Yes. That's like how Blizzard was like a little loved mages in vanilla. That's why their toolkit is ridiculous. I'm gonna die. What the heck? Haha. Be great if someone could swoop in and save me. Anybody? I'm not running. Oh my god, parry, miss, parry. Thank you. What's next on my list? These things up here. Yeah, so pretty much go in Retribution until I have to go into Prot to be able to live in dungeons. Usually how I play Paladin in vanilla. I leveled a Paladin in Classic 2019. I've always liked the Paladin's aesthetics. Especially now they're kind of TBC level. And you get Crusader Strike in a little bit, or later on. The song sounds like Gnomergan-ish. Am I using PF Quest or Questy? PF Quest. Got it from the Epoch Wiki, PF Quest. That's what I heard is the best one. I haven't had a problem with it. I'm gonna pull something. Kamehame. Good hits, good hits. Is there 2 zip files that you have downloaded to get it working? Yes, I believe so. There's, I actually have it up right here. These are my ChatGPT thumbnails. Yeah, there's one called Epoch and there's one called Full Wrath of the Lich King. So there's 2 zips when you do a PF Quest one. Alright, skittering for blood. I think one of those zips you have to like rename when you drop it in or it won't work. It's got to be the same name as like the .lua file, I think it is, or .toc file that's inside the folder. If it's not the same name, it won't work. If that makes sense. It was a while since I downloaded that. I found a video about it. Oh. This guy's died. Oh, what? Carry level 24. There's a lot of copper over here. Keep forgetting there's multiple hits. Undead District. Oh. I also downloaded this LFG add-on. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Or there's like nothing in here. So I don't know if I have this set incorrectly or how exactly it works. But everyone told me they're trying to like spread the word. Oh wait, 135 is looking for groups at this. Yeah, 135 players looking for groups at the moment. I guess maybe just people aren't using it for like RFC or something. Oh, well, that's a scary shark. Carry level 24 says the guy with bags and free gear at level 11. I feel like you're attacking me, and I just don't like it. Like, don't hit me with logical things that are completely valid. What is this poison? Can I purify that? I can. Hey there, fisher buddy. I don't even know what bags you're talking about, man. Oh, the add-on only shows instances that I can enter. But I'm low level. Oh. Oh, what level is RFC considered then? Is it 13? Might be, I think it's 13. How can I find the others that file? They should be listed right next to each other on the wiki. Here, I can maybe pull it up. Hang on. What's the class I hate fighting against the most? Definitely rogues, probably. A good rogue will just like, you don't even have a chance to play the game. Let me find it. Wow. Project Epoch wiki add-ons. So many ads. This is really good. Yeah, so PF Quests, these are two separate zip files. These two right here. So you download Epoch and you download Wrath of Lich King. These are two separate ones. You download both of those. Oh, that's a good point. I also hate Warlocks too. Yeah, I don't like Warlocks either. Especially in vanilla, when there's not a lot of CC breakage. But I guess if Epoch they don't break at all, then that would even be even more infuriating. Druids are kind of annoying. Because they can, like, legit just run away. I would love for a fresh season of Discovery to go through that again. To go through phase 1 again and actually play it through. I enjoyed SOD. Hot take. What class do I enjoy killing the most? Mages. They have it too easy. They have it too good. Probably not on like a Classic Plus server like Epoch or Turtle, because I think their abilities have been kind of, their AoE farming has kind of been changed up a little bit. But in Classic and Vanilla, Aw, dude, screw mages. Even though I made one, and now I realize how much how like good it is. Like after AoE leveling, like, oh, my chat's frozen. I swear someone said, "What class do I enjoy killing the most?" I swear I saw that pop up. I don't know what happened to it. Late happy birthday. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep, that was 2 days ago. My dad's birthday was yesterday, which is why I was not on at all. I also had to work a lot yesterday. Do my day job. I don't know where that chat went. I swear I saw someone chat it. Huh, I don't see it in either chat pop up. Interesting. But I love killing mages the most. Just in case anybody was wondering. I used to, I'll admit, when I played like Vanilla or Classic 2019 or even Anniversary, when I saw a mage like AoE farming, I was so annoyed because I was over there single targeting, just trying to 1v1 a mob and almost dying, depending on the class I was. Unless I was a hunter, then I didn't really care. And I just see a mage over there just you know, doing what they do. Oh man, I would try my hardest to mess up that pool. Because it's just not fair. But then I rolled a mage on Anniversary just to make gold. Because in Classic, I'd spent all my gold so fast. So I actually wanted to make gold, so I just made a mage just farm ZF. And I realized that they're just mages in Vanilla WoW are just playing a different game than all the other classes. Like they're playing like it's just a different world. They're just doing their own thing, and we just live in it. Mages are trash in Epoch. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That is what I've heard, and I'm glad. There is an AoE cap in this as well. I'm pretty sure there is. I made a video about it. I think Epoch does have one. Turtle does not, but Turtle's Blizzard got nerfed, I think it was. Yeah, and they could literally teleport anywhere when traveling. Took forever in Vanilla. Didn't have to worry about buying food. Had the best water in the game. Like, they just were playing a different... They were on another level. Their kit was like 2 expansions ahead of what it should have been. That's like the only explanation for it. Yeah, there is an AoE cap on Epoch. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, cool. Now no one will recognize me. Alright, this should get me to level 12. Let's do that one up there. I always played... The first ever class I played in WoW, I played on my cousin's account back in 2005 when he had WoW and I didn't. And he let me make I made a druid named Smallville because I was addicted to the TV show Smallville. And I only got him to like level 8 because we were like on vacation together and I played it during vacation. And then I got it a few months later myself, and my first ever character was a Paladin. And that was fun. I got him to like, I distinctly remember just walking to the deep run train with him and then like turning around, seeing my cousin there who was like level 20 or something. I was like, oh bro, this is awesome. And this is when I was like, let's see, I just turned 29 in 2005, 2006. It's like 20 years. This was like when I was like 9 or 10. And then my cousin was a hunter. And he still plays hunter today in retail. So I was like, I should be a hunter. Because I just kind of copied whatever he did. So I started playing hunter. And then I played hunter up until... I main hunter up until like Kata, I think. And then I started getting into a bunch of different alts. I've always liked alts. I never like being a main too much. Or like having one class to just main. Like my hunter was the best geared, of course. But I like playing other classes. I like twinking too. 19 twinking was fun. The good old days, the glory days. I forgot I was PvP. Did I just get stream sniped? I forgot I was PvP'd. That's okay. I asked for that. I was in the middle of reminiscing about my times. What is this? Oh, that looks pretty cool. I was in the middle of reminiscing about the good old days. I got ganked. I play this game to kill hordes in world PvP as a sneaky rogue king. Are you the one who just killed me? Or are you fugitive? Because if you are, you just made my list of when I hit 60, inevitably. And I'll find you. Whatever server you're playing on, I'll follow you. No, he's not. Oh, it's not him. No. Oh, that's right. You're on Gurubashi. Oh, I got a... Hey, if this stun hits first try, you have to... If this stun hits first try, you gotta give me 10 gold. Somehow. Ah, nuts. Oh, let me buff. Hang on, let me drink my pots. Alright, I'm good. Oh! Hey. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hidden. I'm hidden. I'm not doing bad. Feels like a mosquito. What do you mean? Look at your health. You're almost dead. Look at this. Dude, you're literally about to die. I would be shaken. Nah, I know. I know to stand behind people. I've been around the block. Oh, yeah? Dude, you can't even one-shot me, bro. You can't even one-shot me. You can't even one-shot me. You can't ambush me. If I freak out enough, you can't ambush me. You don't know where I am. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. That made my eyes tweak out. I bet you don't know the parkour method to get on this house. Off to bed. Good night. Appreciate you hanging out, bro. I'm turning off PvP. Someone sent me a Teams message for my real boy job. My adult job. Ooh, a copper vein. Wait, let me send this Teams message. Are you able to see it in recent Excel files? I'll deal with that later. Deal with that later. All right. A lot of copper out here. No competition. Gypsy tunic of stamina. Got a good amount of copper. Person's missing an Excel file. Unless it was accidentally moved somewhere. I'll find it. I want to sell 35 gold. Oh. Oh, this is a new tunic. Cinder Flux Tunic. Increases damage done by fire spells, increases damage by arcane spells. That's a cool little tunic. There you are. No follow-up? Nice. Oh, that's right. This person has follow-up. Kill Ivor the Fowl. There he is. Oh, God. Are there options to take challenges, trials, and Epoch like in other Ascension servers? There is a hardcore challenge, but I think that's the only, there's a hardcore challenge, I think. Thank you to this, brother. Oh, he left. There's not the exact same amount of challenges in Ascension like there is Epoch. Like there's not like custom challenges you can do. I know there's a hardcore challenge that if you die, it's like announced to the group or the world, as well as there's like a challenge where it's like you get 50% less experience. I think it's like if you want to enjoy the world more or something. Not the same challenges. Epoch's its own thing. It's separate from Ascension, even though it's on the Ascension client. Have I tried Turtle WoW? I have, yeah. I enjoy Turtle WoW a lot too. I'm gonna play that probably tomorrow or next week. I'm gonna do Turtle. I'm trying to go back and forth between both. How much time do we need to wait for Bronzebeard launch? A lot of people are saying like October, I think. Like end of October. Something like that. Hopefully not too much longer. Despite what everyone says about Bronzebeard, I'll play it. And mainly the argument about Bronzebeard is just like the shop. And if it actually is like a classic. Which challenges? I think it's just the hardcore and the cut XP. Or like it's like the Steam Wheel contract or something. I think I don't know if Virtual String's still in here. Oh. Which is the easiest I didn't know I needed these guys for legs. Which is the easiest Vanilla Plus server in your opinion? Like just between Turtle and Epoch, I think leveling is probably easier on Turtle WoW. Epoch, one of Epoch's like things they did is that they made the leveling journey like I guess harder, and the mobs like scale up as you level. So like some of these mobs now have like different abilities with them to make it a little bit more difficult. I don't think Turtle Isle has that, and plus Turtle Isle has a rested XP like tent thing. So you can get rested XP for you can get max rested XP in like 10 minutes if you stand under a tent. For like, yeah, with the survival profession that they have. In terms of like mobility and like, and I guess familiarity with like future versions of WoW, a lot of people, Bronzebeard's probably the most closer to retail / Wrath of the Lich King playstyle. That is an alpha though, so that's not out completely yet. But honestly, you can't go wrong with anywhere you pick. I think population on Turtle's a bit higher right now. Understandable. But I'm having fun on Epoch. Turtle's a lot of fun. The clients are different, so Epoch feels a little bit more polished. It's really whatever floats your boat. Whatever you feel is best for you. Alright, that's that, that's that. Ooh, 16. I may have journeyed into a dangerous area. I don't really want to attack any of these things. At the end of the day, it's a good time to like Classic Plus, despite the Blizzard stuff going on. I thought I turned PvP off. How do I turn this off? Has it not been 5 minutes? I don't want to get ganked. I'm gonna do an update on Turtle Isle's lawsuit tomorrow. There's a few new things. It's been a couple weeks. Nothing major, but there's a few new case filings in the docket. So talents. Oh, trust. I know about talents. I have a whole class series comparing Epoch and Turtle Isle and their talent trees. In a playlist outside of Warlock, Paladin, and Priest, because I did not get to those. But those videos are good if you want to check that out. But Epoch uses the Burning Crusade talent trees. Turtle Isle has vanilla as a base, but everything is custom. Like Balanced Druids, for example, in vanilla, the final ability is Moon Conform. That's not the final ability anymore. The final ability is Eclipse. Sub rogues have been totally reworked into like support specs. Survival hunters are melee in Turtle Isle. So Turtle Isle is vanilla base, but custom everything. Epoch is just pretty much the Burning Crusade talent tree. This is straight out of BC. There's a few edits here and there to like help with balancing or help with just overall gameplay or just stuff that fits more in vanilla. But you get the Burning Crusade talent tree, and you get an extra talent point every other level, or every few levels, in order to hit the 61 that Burning Crusade has. So it's really, if you want to play super custom, Turtle Isle has better talents. If you want to play like a proven work of like a TBC style class, then I would try Epoch. Bronzebeard uses Wrath of the Lich King. I love the church changes to Turtle Isle, but I'm just struggling to get used to the older client feel. Still powering through. Yeah, that was my big thing as well. I think there's a lot of mods you can put on Turtle to make it feel a little bit better. But I just love the feeling of the Wrath client. Like, that's my favorite. By far, in any version of WoW, I love playing Wrath client the best. It just feels, I don't know if it's just a nostalgia thing, and this was like prime time for me, but it just feels a lot better. And at the end of the day, it's just the visuals. Like, I guess it's most important is the content that you're having with it, but Yeah, but I do have a whole class series going through each talent, each new spell for both Turtle and any baseline changes for almost all of the classes. If you wanted to check those out, there should be a whole playlist of them on my channel. I might get to Warlock Paladin and Priest eventually. I literally have the Warlock audio for Turtle WoW like completed. It's already cut up and everything. Because then I was about to do it, and then the Epoch cease and desist happened, and then Everlook and all this other stuff. Am I stupid? Oh, here you are. Oh, nice. And I get a sword. That'll be for when I inevitably start tanking. Is there a how's the PvP in each realm, Marina, World, and Battlegrounds? Which server is cooking the best? I think a lot of people say PvP wise, Turtle WoW is not balanced or optimized at all. And a lot of people say it's like kind of the clients holding it back a little bit. But PvP wise, I think both of them, Turtle WoW is going to have their arenas sooner. I think their arenas come out next week, according to their roadmap, with Molten Core and Nixia. Epoch's going to have Season 1. There's no confirmed release date yet. I had a video yesterday about the roadmaps. If you're able to check that out, to see kind of when. Season 1 of Epoch, which I think is the patch right after Molten Core is supposed to come out, that's all PvP related. Like, new battlegrounds, arenas. They use the arenas conquest point system, so it's not the rank 14 grind in Epoch like it is on Turtle. They use conquest points. That's all coming out. It's hopefully some point, depending on when Ascension announces it. But Epoch itself has custom PvP gear. Like, you can get a lot of new stuff, but starting level 15, you can get custom PvP gear. And buy these with Warsong Gulch tokens. And there's a set every 10 levels. People say it's really strong gear. It's almost too strong. But I think PvP, a lot of people favor Epoch for PvP at least. They're a little, because they use TBC classes, like the TBC class style, then they're going based off of like actual balancing with what Blizzard did in TBC, and Turtle is a lot more custom with everything, right? So, is there a forge here? It's not as, oh, this person's doing the Soul of Iron. This is the hardcore thing. So Turtle's not as balanced because there is so much custom craziness in it, and I don't know if Turtle WoW is focused more on PvE, I guess, which is understandable. I mean, PvE makes the world go. And for Bronzebeard, is it too early access? Yeah, it's still in alpha, and it's been in alpha for a while. So I think population-wise, I don't have no idea what's gonna be. It's kind of just died off because it's been in alpha for so long. Not died off. It's still a good population. I have no idea about the PvP on it though. That may be more determined when people, when it actually comes out and we have an actual population on it. You may be able to know more about it. If you value your time and want to like super fast Classic Plus experience, Bronzebeard's probably the best. They do have the cash shop, which a lot of people are kind of wary on. But there's a lot of pay for. You don't have to use the cash shop, and you can buy everything in the cash shop with real gold if someone else sells it. They offer a lot of skips, not skips, but just boosted like experience and boosted reputation. If you want a super custom experience with like a known custom zones and like a solid server that people have been playing on for years, Turtle WoW is your best bet. Then if you want updated clients, no cash shop, kind of based off of the TBC mentality, with some promises of some good stuff like PvP based, Oldham raid, then Project Epoch is the best. But Project Epoch's in a weird state right now. We don't really know if there's any. There's no announcement for when the first raid's even coming out. When Turtle WoW's launching their raid next week, and they both came out the same day. There's almost like too many options. It's kind of splitting the player base up, but everyone likes their own piece of cake or whatever. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was probably so loud. That just like came out of nowhere. Want to buy Holy Shock? Oh, tits. Did I ever miss my freaking Hosh? I did. I'm dead. Lay on hands. 1 hour cooldown. Yeah, Epoch team really surprised me when they sold and gave their project completely away to Ascension. I think more. I mean, there's a lot of rumors about if they like sold out for it. I just wanted to rid their hands of it, or if it was Blizzard's cease and desist. I'm more of the opinion it was probably Blizzard forced them to go away, and this was their way out of, getting rid of getting out of Blizzard's legal sites, as well as not having to worry about the server anymore. I'm sure there was a bag. I'm sure there's someone made the bag. Like, I think Ketotes was his name or something, the leader of Epoch. I'm sure he got some money out of this somehow. But he also got put on Blizzard's radar. I'm just glad the server didn't go down when all this happened. A lot of people still think. I got a lot of comments recently on even yesterday's video, like about the roadmap, and they're like, I thought Epoch was dead. Like, I thought Epoch was gone, and I was like, no, dude. I've made several videos saying that Epoch is alive, and it's up, just under new ownership. They also have carts on Epoch, which I don't know if was working. Like carts like take you to different like areas faster. Like Turtle WoW, you can rent mounts in a zone to get around faster. This is Epoch's version of that. I don't know if that's working again though. That's a copper vein, I see. It is. Dark Soul. Mine. I guess key staff members were American. They just didn't want to get sued and doxxed by Blizzard. Probably, yeah. I think if you make a private server and you're in the United States and it's like a very popular private server, then you are playing with fire. Because if you're overseas, there's a bunch, like, overseas, you probably have so many different protections that people don't care about United States judgment anymore, because of recent events, or in the last few years, I guess. And I don't care about politics at all. But yeah, if you make one in the United States, like that dev for Turtle WoW, like Turtle WoW's, I fully believe Turtle WoW is safe. Like Turtle WoW's not going down. But that dev member, I think it's their marketing guy, who's in Michigan in the United States. Oh, that dude's cooked. Because I think he was specifically named in the lawsuit, and he's like the only one that can actually touch. If your private server starts popping off that much, and you live in the United States, you either got to move if the bag is worth it, or you got to just get out and don't mess with it anymore. Blizzard does not play about their IP. But I think Epoch's hosted, of course, overseas. Not in, I say it overseas because I'm in the United States. I don't know about their team members though. They could have for sure had a lot in the United States. Oh, this guy hits kind of hard. Oh my gosh, this is one of the new abilities. Excuse me, I've been so tired lately. I can't do that quest. I gotta go to the Barrens. I used to use Rested XP a lot, and Rested XP said to use the Barrens. Or go to the Barrens halfway through Silverpine. Hey, any NBA 2K fans in the chat? I love NBA 2K. I can't stop thinking about it. I think that's why I can't sleep. Because I'm thinking about making a new player. I don't know why. Oh no, this guy's going to die. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, that's a rip. Sorry, bro. I don't have res. Oh, actually, I should go back to Undercity and do my res quest, my Paladin quest. I'll do that and then head to the Barrens. Probably can't stream for too long today, as somebody at work needs me, and I said I was out of the office. I also need lunch, dude. Can I do a poll? I think I can do a poll. Hang on. Can I even get up this freaking thing? Are there forge type world? Blah, blah, blah. Are there world forge types items here and there as unique drops, or is a bronze spirit only thing? There's different loot, of course, in like there's new items and stuff in Project Epoch, but nothing like you'll find in Bronzebeard. Like the nothing, yeah, basically. Oh, sorry, there's a son of a Rugal. No, Bronzebeard's unique in that way. They have their own little. That's a really cool system. I like that a lot. I hope it doesn't get. It's already been kind of data mined into the ground, so everyone knows where everything is because it's been out for so long. But no, that is a Bronzebeard only thing. But both realms have their own unique items that drop from mobs that are a little bit different. But Bronzebeard is the only one with that World Forge type thing, which is cool. I like that a lot. I don't mind Bronzebeard. I think there's a few drawbacks for it for me, and I made a couple of videos on it. The mounting, honestly, I don't care about the mounting at level 1. I'm fine. I'm tired of running everywhere. I've played vanilla 1,000 times now. But it's just some of the pay for convenience aspects I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's something I'd still play it as long as the population's good. What Bronzebeard starting zones have I done? I've done all of them. I ended up doing all of them because I played Conquest of Azeroth, and so they have the same starting zones now that Bronzebeard does. So on Bronzebeard, I ran through humans. I ran through human, dwarf, and orc on stream on Bronzebeard, and then I went to Conquest of Azeroth a few days later and I did the revamped Undead one, a revamped Torn. The Torn one's ridiculously hard. And oh, actually, I did not do the Night Elf one. That's the one I did not do. That's the one I have not done is Night Elf. But everything but Night Elf, actually, now that I think about it, which is crazy because I've always played Night Elf. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go to the Undercity. But the new starting zones, I said it before. If the new starting zones that Bronzebeard has are of the or if the rest of the content that Bronzebeard has is the same level as to how their starting zones are, or if they're as good of quality as that, then Bronzebeard quality and content wise is gonna be the best server by far. I have not played any of the custom content that Turtle WoW has. But from the videos I've seen, it looks very, it's new and new zones, but it's very plain looking. What Ascension and Bronzebeard was able to do, it's by miles away. And there may be the client may be holding Turtle WoW back from doing a lot of cool stuff. But the starting zones are a great introduction to Classic Plus on Bronzebeard. I'll play Bronzebeard. I'll probably play it the most. Just because I love the feeling of it. And I'll somehow get around the cash shop. Vesgar died from natural causes at Purgation Isle and now brandishes a tarnished soul after reaching level 24. RIP. Assuming that means he drowned. Yeah, but if you have not seen the Bronzebeard starting zones, look them up or check out my video on it, because they're really cool what they did. Humans was really cool to play. Tauren was probably the hardest one. The dwarf one was cool because it was really gnomey. It was like gnomish. Orc one was also really fun. They cooked on those starting zones. I'll glaze them as much as I can. They did really well. All right, I need to go to the class trainer. So what we're gonna do is I'm so hungry. Look at this guy. We're gonna do some blacksmithing and mining, or blacksmithing real quick. My problem with Epoch is that after the nuke, there is no info. Yep, like the YouTube trailers and the homepage now all been taken down. I don't know how I'm supposed to know what the server offers. Yeah, it's difficult. I understand. Ascension, they took it over, but they haven't really. All they did was take it over. They haven't really advertised it at all. There's no. They basically are just letting it live, and they haven't actually said anything more about it. Now I understand they're probably scrambling to put. They have to not scrambling. They're putting together their own team for it, but they're not advertising Epoch at all. All of Epoch's advertising are from YouTubers, or people who make videos about it, but nothing directly from the source. The website that Epoch did have before they took it down was so good. It was such a good website. It had everything you needed to know. It had all the class talent trees. It had all the new spells on it. It had everything you needed. It had all the new dungeons and raids, everything coming. The explanations of the day and night cycle, because they call it Epoch time now. It's a little bit different. It was very well done. A lot better well done. More well done, I think, Turtle's website is. But right now, Ascension's just kind of letting it. I don't know if they're just trying to fix the bugs and then start advertising it again, or some people are saying that now that they basically have 3 Classic Plus servers with Bronzebeard, Project Epoch, and then Conquest of Azeroth, which is super Classic Plus. That people are just saying it's not even considered Classic Plus, but it's in vanilla and it's more than normal content. It's in a weird spot. I'm trying to do my best to make sure people know it's still playable. I'm enjoying my time. Just people don't know about it, and it's hard to find any info on it. hoping in the next week or two that we have some announcement on phase 1 with a molten core and XD being out, because a lot of people are 60 and they're just not logging back in because there's nothing to do because there's no raids. This guy has a new helmet on, as well as how do I get? That looks cool. Mercenary of the Horde. He's saying in war mode. How do I turn war mode on? Yeah, I'm just hoping they announce something to get people hyped again. I want all Classic Plus servers to do well. And Epoch's had a bit of a bumpy start, but a lot of, I mean, people are still playing it. Class trainer, Paladin. That's in the war quarter. fourscore and 7 years ago. You can also flip racials in Epoch if you did not know that. Like, so you're not stuck. Like, if you want to play a warrior, you have to play orc because it's got the best racials, or human or whatever it is. You can change your racials within the races, so you can have all of their new custom racials, which I think is pretty cool. So you're not just stuck doing one thing. Automatically put on your bars. It does. That's a W. Wait, what am I doing? Speak to the fallen knight. Oh, I'm ready to listen. To be a paladin is to strive for worthiness in our own perspective of what it is to be divine. We do not reach out towards godhood. We work towards the holy purpose of being good in all actions. Alright, now I go up to the war quarter. Oh wait, I am in the war quarter. Oh, war mode recruiter. You are too new to this world to come join the Horde army. Alright. Bring 10 linen cloth to... Bruh. I just used all my linen cloth. Do I have any? Nope. I'm buying some. Nuts. This looks cool. Oh, I can do... Okay, so now I can. Oops. Oh, guess that doesn't work in this. Maybe I did it wrong. 10 linen cloth. Bye. Riding solo. Alright. Paladin quest. Is this... Oh, so this is the... This is PvP gear, right? This guy's in PvP gear? Yes, he is. Okay. So he's got a full set of the level 55 PvP gear. Yeah, this dude's kitted. Yeah, conquest point system. Blade Storm arms and a little bit into Fury. Didn't Undead Paladin get a new seal? I don't think so. I think it's just using basically Blood Elf stuff. Dang, what was it? It was called Seal of Blood, right? It's protection. Seal of the Crusader. Oh, Seal of Dedication. This looks new. Fills a paladin with the strength of will for 30 seconds, causing your attack to deal 50% weapon damage as holy damage to your target and addition. Oh, cleave. It cleaves. I'm not sure if that's just undead. Oh, racial. Oh, you're right. Seal of Penitence. On melee attacks. On melee attacks, deal additional holy damage equal to 35% of the normal weapon damage with the paladin. Oh, this is basically Seal of Blood. Yeah, so that's pretty much Seal of Blood, if I'm understanding that correctly. Seal of Dedication's cool, though. So do they get different spells based on race? Paladins, I think... I'd have to look at a human paladin. I think the seals are different, but it's kind of similar to how just... I think it's similar to how vanilla, or in Burning Crusade, Blood Elves had Seal of Blood. And it was considered to be better. I think this is just that version of that. I don't know how other classes are, though. My problem with Epoch is like there are still too many bugs and they took too many exploits. I lost my interest after they took everything off. Yeah. They're actively deploying bug fixes like every day. But I think a lot of people's problem is that there's just so many. And so a lot of people probably lost interest. I think the cease and desist was a lot of people's way of just saying, all right, like the server is already buggy. There's no point anymore. Understandable too. Hoping, and like Tiber Azure said earlier, like there's just no advertising for it anymore. Like nobody even knows. A lot of people don't know the server's still up. Like the biggest piece of advertisements that's happened since it launched was the cease and desist. Dude, what is this quest? I know this is for res, but my god. I'm just walking around Undercity. High Chief Winterfall. Like I'm hoping one day in the Discord they'll just pop out updated roadmap, updated server, Molten Core release dates. Here's the Oldham Raid teaser, all that kind of stuff. I only heard about Ascension for the longest time, never heard of Turtle and Epoch until recently. You just dove into a huge world, buddy. Nah, Turtle WoW has been around for 2018, and it's been really popular, but I think it's gotten even more popular in the last few months after Season of Discovery kind of went down, and everybody wanted Classic Plus, and Turtle WoW was like the Classic Plus place. And then Epoch is also just a recent project as well. Both Classic Plus, but Ascension has been around since like Mists of Pandaria, like vanilla Mists of Pandaria. Turtle WoW is its own entity, but Epoch is now under Ascension ownership. Both are Classic Plus, both do their own thing. I suppose many people are now in some kind of waiting room until Blizzard's announcing something. Yeah, a lot of people are. We know they're gonna, using your symbol of life, save Rand's heart stolen near the Crusader outpost east of Brill, and then just north. Alright. We know that Blizzard's like I know Blizzard. I know Classic Plus is coming. Like I think that's like a given for everybody. It's just when. When is it coming? Sod seemed to tank. I know the server was playing died. Yeah, I played on. I can't remember the server name I played on for Sod. Phase 1 of Sod, and we talked about this on stream the other day. Phase 1 of Sod was very, very fun. It was a fun time to be in Phase 1 Sod because nobody knew anything. It was like totally fresh. Nothing had been data mined. People were trying to find their different runes. The PvP was awesome. Class balance is really good. Well, not really, but class balance is not really good. Phase 1 Sod was terrific. That's the epic mounts, I think, for Paladins. That's pretty cool. But yeah, at this point, it's now like we're just waiting. And they even said like when they ended Sod, they were like, oh, this was like a love letter to World of Warcraft. You know, we've learned things that in the future we'll do differently. The waiting between the releases was so boring. I don't know why they phased that out or did phases like that. Especially up to level just 25. It was like 25 phase 1. I think it was like 40 for Sunken Temple at phase 2 or something. That was bad. I didn't like that at all. I fell off after phase 1 just because I did everything I needed to do. I was playing Feral, so they had like basically Wind Fury. I was playing Feral and Balance because Balance Root's really good then. It was a blast. Yeah, no, it was so much fun. That was one of the most fun times I've had in a while. I like the waiting, but it was too long. Yeah, I didn't mind waiting for like it was like a couple months, I think, wasn't it, in between phases? And it's just like turned into there's no we're level 25. There's not that much to do. You do Ashen Veil, you get maxed out on Ashen Veil gear and rep, and that's it. We don't need to sit there for multiple like 2 months or whatever it was to do all that. I played Feral, Rogue, Hunter, and Locke, and didn't even grind hard and still had all my runes. Yep. I didn't play Locke. I know Locke was supposed to be a lot of fun. I played Feral and I played Paladin, I think. Just because Paladin's got a Crusader Strike. Yeah, Feral was a lot of fun. And there's also like too many WoW versions from the Blizzard site. Like we have 4. Yeah, we have Retail WoW, so whatever, like War Within. Then we have Classic WoW, which is in Mist Pandaria right now. Then we have Anniversary WoW, which is back in vanilla and soon to be going back into TBC. And then we have, I think we have Classic Era Realms. So those are permanently in vanilla. That I think all content's already out. And there's probably, and then we have Season of Discovery also, which is still technically out even though it's dead. Like they announced there's nothing happening with it anymore. I think, I don't know, maybe we're waiting till like after MOP ends. Like if the MOP Classic team is going to go straight into Classic Plus team, even though MOP's still in phases 2, I think MOP's in. No, they're still in phase 1. I don't know why I only hit that one time. I played MOP Classic for a little bit. It was fun. I raid led a little bit, then I just gave it up and started playing Classic Plus. The Lock Tank rune was a, oh yeah, was that the one of the Tower of Zora? Was that one? Or not Tower of Zora. The tower in Darkshore, that quest chain. I forget what it's called. Dwarf Paladins has a Seal of the Mountain, like Undead. Does it do the same thing? I wish I got to Paladins on my quest or my guides. Oh, it was the tower thing? Yeah, I remember people talking about that one. I can't remember. Tower of Zora is in like Elwyn. I don't know the purpose of it. But it's a tower that has a super long quest chain in vanilla that you start at level like 16 and ends at like level 30. Where am I going? This way. Oh, important. I don't know if whoever was here talking about Bronzebeard earlier. Oh, I think it was Tiber actually. Tiber Azure. Yeah. Bronzebeard has scaling. Like there's level scaling and item scaling in Bronzebeard. You know what it does? All good. I'm going to assume it's the same thing as it. It's just a little slight variation on Seal of Blood. That's what I'm going to assume. But yeah, Bronzebeard has item and weapon scaling, or item and level scaling. So, in my opinion, that's a bad feature. I don't like scaling of any kind. I don't know if they're going to take that out, but all of Ascension is scaled. It burns. I can feel my body's rotting flesh. Oh, whoa, brother. Oh, he wants to die. I'm sorry, bud. I will always remember you. That was kind of sad. So I get a drop from Wailing Caverns, goes up to level 60. I don't think it's that aggressive. Like, not like that. But like, I think it's along the lines of if you do Wailing Caverns and you get like Venom Strike, which I think is level 19 bow, but if you loot it and you're level 21, then it scales up to level 21. Well, I don't think it's like you can go get a level 60 version of it. It's not like that. It's not as aggressive as that. They said it's not very drastic. Like you'll still feel, you'll still know when to move on to a different zone, because like you'll still be noticeably stronger. But like when I was playing Bronzebeard in the starting zone, I had a level 26 health running with me from stream, and the starting zone mobs for me they're level 5, for him they're level 25. I love the Grove Ranger and Thunderpaw and Ascension. The class mixes. Yeah, Ascension is cool. Like the customization you can do in Ascension, I think is really well. It's really well done. I've never found I could play Ascension long term. Ascension is more of like a short term, like fun thing for me. Oh, well, this is nice. Like if I want to just duo Mana Storm with somebody and just like random draft spells, that's a fun time to do it. It's something fun, but oh my god. But Classic WoW, if I wanted like a home, then I gotta find someone to play Classic. I didn't mind Anniversary either. I just didn't want to play it again. What would you say a service population needs to drop down to be considered dead? I don't think there's a specific number. I think if you struggle to find, I think if you are struggling to find groups at any level, maybe not any level. I think if there's no groups, it's hard for grouping. I don't know if there's a specific number. Like if you play a server, there's 50 people on it, but you can do every dungeon, you can do every raid every week, then yeah, if you can do every dungeon, you could do every raid, then the server's not dead for you. Public perspective is going to be if you have a server that has less than like 3,000 active players on it, you're dead. Especially if it's a Turtle WoW player saying it about Epoch. But I think if as long as you could find groups easily, and I mean, of course, there's always going to be like DPS. You're always going to struggle to find a tank, or you're always going to struggle and find something. But if you don't have to wait too long, then I think population-wise it's fine. I think population-wise right now Epoch's fine. Yeah, it's up to 4K now. I got on earlier and it was 3.3K on Kezin. Like a server like Everlook that was shut down. I think they only had a few hundred people active on it. I think that server's just up because it's probably it costs nothing to manage. Sometimes private servers just don't work out. Like the hype fades from the launch day, and it's just nobody wants to play it, and nobody wants to level or find groups. As long as you can find groups at your level, then I think your server's okay. I want to get on Epoch and do Undead Feral now. Undead Feral on Epoch? You can't do that, brother. Oh, a lesser healing potion. Also about Epoch is that like you have there's 2 servers, and so population is gonna be split. Like you have 4K on Epoch and probably 3K right now in Gurubashi. So you got 7K players total. If you put them all in one server, that's a really good server. Ambershire is just one realm. Hey, Rez. I looked at rankings. Race class combinations, like what you can do. Yeah, I looked at rankings. I'm not someone that rides trends, but want them to be able to keep up. People are rating Feral rather high. What's happening? No, you can't do any race. So there's new race class combos. So like now humans in vanilla can be hunters. Dwarfs can be shamans and a mage. Night elves, they have all the same stuff. Druids are still stuck to each, like, druids are still torn in night elves only. You may be thinking of Ascension, where you can like be any, like you can have any ability on any race. That's different than Epoch. Epoch is still strictly just a little bit more class combos, but just mainly vanilla classes. Gnomes are all the gnome. You can be a priest now in vanilla. Let's see. Paladin tune on dwarf. Oh, dwarves could always be paladins, or is that not what you were saying? Orcs are all the same. Hunters or undead cannot be hunters and paladins. Taurens cannot be priests, or trolls cannot be warlocks as well in vanilla. A lot of stuff in later versions of WoW. I think Katas, when they mixed up a lot of class combos, that's when a lot of these stuff opened up for a lot of races. But in vanilla, you've always, like, a human can never be hunter in vanilla. Dwarves can never be mages. Even though, fun fact, in the original WoW manual, like vanilla WoW's like game manual, which I have, it was listed dwarves as mages, but that was taken out all before release. Yeah, trolls couldn't be warlocks. Yeah. Tauren Paladins in retail. Yeah, Tauren Paladin is. They went with this. They went like Sunwalker. Yep. That is. Yep, not in this version or in Turtle WoW. It's still. Turtle WoW still. Shaman's Horde only, and and Paladin's Alliance only for Turtle. Epoch you can do both. Or couldn't it be Shaman before? Could they? They could, yeah. Thrall is a Shaman. Orcs could be Shaman since the beginning. They could. And each race has their own. So one cool thing that Epoch does, I said earlier, they have the racial knowledge. So at level 60, you can do like a special quest, and you can then change your racial knowledge within other races. So if somebody switches with undead, they get cannibalized, they get dagger specialization. They also get this buff. saying you have the undead races. You have Shadow Resistance, you have Sword Spec, Will of Forsaken, which I should put on my bars, and no wand specialization. And there's new racials as well. Like, people have new racial abilities and passives. And then every race also has their own cosmetic racial. So like body modification is undeads, which lets you just take it's just a cosmetic thing. It lets you take the form of any undead. So I can use this. I can use it on this guy, and then for the next 2 minutes, I am looking like him. Humans can put down like a banner of courage. That's kind of like an alliance banner. Tauren have a totem on their back at all times, which that guy has his off. He turned his off. Orcs, when they die, their spirit, their like ghost, is like a spirit of Logesh. So you're riding like a wolf the entire time, and you have like spirits following you. I think dwarves put down a keg and you can get drunk off of it. I forget what other ones. I forget the other ones. I personally dislike race restrictions. That feels such an outdated mechanic. Yeah, it is outdated with the way they did this. They should allow any class race combo. Yeah, I guess I'll, where's the blacksmithing trainer? I guess I understand a little bit. Like, even in retail now, you still have some restrictions on it. I guess like lore wise, a lot of people, it's like, how would you make it make sense lore wise, or what would you do in like for these class quests? How would it make sense? Like, how would an undead, like, I guess how would an undead druid make sense? Is this the way of justifying it? I think you should be able to do whatever. But then that makes racials kind of, that would also affect maybe racial abilities. I don't know. I don't mind it either way. I think you should be able to play whatever you want, but then I understand the other side of it. You can use this on like any undead too, like a dead corpse, like a mob you killed. So what if you like went to like did like Kale Tuzad and Nax? Ah, finally, here we go. They wreck lore anyway in retail, allowing Alliance and Horde to group together. Yeah, but I guess they kind of baked that into the lore of like, oh, Alliance and Horde have to work together to face this threat. So, and they've been working together since like Wrath. There's been instances in lore and like cinematics of them working together. So it's just like, but then yeah, that's one aspect. It's weird. I think it's just population wise. Like, you can group together an Epoch too. Oh, use it on Sylvanas? I should. I think it's on hour cooldown though. It is, or 20-minute cooldown. So this is the vanilla Sylvanas model, so it's like the Banshee looking thing. In both Turtle and on Epoch, you can group, cross-faction group. But you've played for a long time. The racism between Alliance and Horde was real, and the PvP servers made it so much more fun. Oh yeah, yeah. I think the best times in WoW were probably like best times for like the actual racial war of it. Even though like they had a whole expansion called Battle for Azeroth, which was it was okay, but it was not very fun. Wait, hang on. Let me get started on something. Let me make all these. Yeah, let's make all these. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. The best times in WoW were when like the conflicts were like really high, like Phase 1 pre-Battlegrounds in Classic 2019 when it was just World PvP. That was fun. The Horde Alliance dynamic died out a long time ago. It's no longer Horde versus Alliance. It's Horde and Alliance versus whatever other threat there is. At least in terms of like lore, like in terms of like focus of the game. Like, they don't care about PvP anymore. Outside of rated arenas. But I think population-wise for these servers, because there is cross-faction grouping, it's just you can play with anybody. Let's see. Oh. Oh, nice. I just used all my rough stone when I could have made a shield. That's good. W me. This gear that guy gave me is just too good. Oh, a ring! I need more rough stone. 45. All right, let's try to get to 45. In Cataclysm, they showed how Alliance and Horde still fought for land, like how Theramore destroyed Torrentown and how Orcs took more Ashenvale. That's true. They did. Yeah. And then it kind of, like, after that, I guess they tried to go back to it with BFA. And there was all, in Mist, they were even, like fighting each other or whatever. Wait, was I getting multiple points for that? No, I just crafted it really fast. Wait, I'm gonna make a ring. Wait, I need rough stone. Let me go get rough stone. It was so fun raiding Stormwind. Yeah, I remember doing the Black Warbear achievement in like Wrath. I played Alliance though. Back in the day, I was talking to I met a neighbor the other day who used to play WoW. And like I don't know how it got brought up, but she asked me like what, and I told her I still do play WoW, and I've been playing since 2006 on and off. And she asked me like what faction was I, and I was like I played Alliance, and she played Horde, and she looked at me funny and was like Alliance scum and all that. And in my head I was like, one, I have to hold back my intense knowledge of this game before I freak this person out, and two, it doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter what faction you are anymore. Because you can play with whoever at all times. I played Alliance for my first 2 years. Been Horde ever since. I've always mained Alliance, but I've always had high level Horde characters. The only time I've mained Alliance was in Classic, or was in Anniversary actually. I made Horde in Anniversary on my Priest, because I always wanted Benediction, so I rolled a Priest, and then I just was like, I'll just do Horde this time because it's different. I lost the where'd the Forge go? Here it is. Alright, let me try this now. Let's make these. Isn't Undead a crappy race for Paladin? Like, you're talking like racial wise and everything? Well, it's the only one that can be Horde. Racial wise, I think they have a sword spec. Racial wise, they have like a sword spec, but lore wise, lore-wise, I think it makes sense. I don't know. I guess because these are like former human paladins that just got rezzed again. Lore-wise, you can spin anything. I want to make a belt buckle. And then I want to make 2 rings. Perfect. And I want to make a shield. The story you just told says it all as well. People enjoyed fighting between the races. They did, yeah. That's back when the game had a lot more like mystery and wonder kind of thing. Oh, it's a unique. No. Whatever. I like my shield. This increases all my stats on my belt by 1. That's sick. I can only have one of these on. Rip. That's. Give it to the first person I see. Do you already have one on? Here you go, bud. Oh no! It's soulbound. Sorry. Oh, maybe it's because I friggin' equipped it. But yeah, that was back in the day when the game had a lot more mystery and wonder to it. Now it's just like... Now it's just a data mined game. Doesn't matter. Oh, that's an actual mat. I thought it was just a freaking... Ugh, that's my bad. Alright, so I'm good on that. Now let's head to Orgrimmar. I think it was due to the language Horde and Alliance use. They did not understand each other in game. I don't even... Can you... I know in Epoch, because I was playing with Alliance Rogue earlier, we can understand each other. Is that a... I don't know if that's still in retail. I know you still have your... I don't know if Orcish and Common are still in retail or not, if they can understand each other. Kind of hard to tie the races being able to speak languages randomly into lore. Was there ever a cutscene or instance in Vanilla WoW where they talk to each other? Or did that just start coming about in like... I know there's like from Wrath on... Where am I going? From Wrath on, there was like they could talk to each other. Like you saw Jaina talk to Thrall all the time. You saw Bolvar talk to like the undead people. Lore-wise, I think they all speak the same language. I think it's just like in probably going back to Warcraft also. I never played Warcraft, but I have to assume that there was instances where there were both races on the screen talking to each other, or both factions on the screen. I could be wrong though. I'm mainly just basing my lore and knowledge on cinematics. And the little bit I've read before. No, they never understood each other. If there is, I'd be surprised. I know they had the idea to intertwine for years. I'm trying to think of any like moment in... Well, I guess... No, there's not. Unless it's just like an NPC. No, not even NPCs, because they just like speak the gutter speak or whatever it is, or Orcish or Common. I can't even think of a moment in TBC where it'd be like that either. I think Wrath is when they started like showing the cinematics where they talk with each other. I never really followed the lore though. Leaders are smarter than regular characters. Yeah, that could be an explanation on that. Just it's because it's a faction leader. And it may just be easier to tell stories if they can understand each other. Thank you. This is a W change that it says what like, so I don't have to talk to this guy to see. Oh, that doesn't work. So I have to talk to this guy to see what Zeppelin this goes to. Alright, what do I want for lunch today? Anybody have any ideas for lunch menu? I can do a poll. I can do a Q&A. Say something. Oh, I can super chat for myself. Because I'm pretty sure in Wrath it was gibberish when Horde and Alliance said something to each other. Oh yeah, in chat. Yeah. In chat it was always like that. Up until probably the more recent expansions. I'm talking about like cutscene wise and like mainly cutscene wise. Because there was the whole Sarfang, right? Like the boss in Ice Crown Citadel. Where it was like after you killed Sarfang, like his father showed up and then Muradin was like, you can speak to your son. Well, in terms of like actual players like talking to each other, oh, that guy just a second's gone. Yeah, that's been different, or that's not like. I think it's been like that for a while. Genghis War has reached level 20 with an explorer's contract. Bronzebeard announcements. Oh, they just did a big code giveaway. This was 2 days ago, though. See that. Oh Lord. Dude, get the present. Of course, they're getting fixed as of 2 days ago. Nothing's getting fixed. Yeah, pay attention. Fix the vanish. Yes, there is. Go to the Central Store launcher. Lord. Hey man, where's my Zeppelin? There it is. I might have to get to Orgrimmar and then may have to call the stream short today. I gotta do some actual work. Big boy work. No, it does not. You cannot do a Dashu on Bronzebeard. Nope. I think someone said because people were hunting down other players on Ascension, so they took the functionality away. Which is kind of funny. I think that's funny. Oh, man. It's so annoying. But high risk. Yeah, Bronzebeard does not have it though. You cannot do a Dashu on Bronzebeard. I think it's just an Ascension. That there's also, I mean, if you were to right now, I think it's a very low pop server right now. I think Ascension may have a breakdown on their launch or on their actual website. Did I not answer this email? So who should exist there logically? Yeah, I don't know why they just don't add that. Oh, engine stopped. We're dead. I don't know why they wouldn't add that back in. Maybe there's plans. Whoa. To be honest, I have not been to Orgrimmar yet in Epoch. Oh, they added... Oh, that's right. This is the Valley of the Winds. Oh, this is cool. Oh wow, this is neat. Would help finding queues and to see how many people are certain level brackets. It would. It would be beneficial if they turn that back on. I don't think anybody's gonna be on a ganking spree on Bronzebeard. But it might be like a if it's off for Bronzebeard, if it's on for Bronzebeard, it's on for everybody kind of thing. I don't know. But that would be beneficial for everybody. Where's this go? Oh, so that goes up there. That's cool. Hopefully there's a lot of custom quests in there. I'm glad the Zeppelin Tower is like in Orgrimmar. Although it looks like it's going to be the same distance. That's a custom staff. Nice little Valley of Winds. That's cool. Hashtag no mount life. Yep, true. No mount. The riding skill on this server also is dependent on your level. So like, that's why all this says doesn't say like 60% or whatever. It increases speed based on your riding skill, and your riding skill is based on your level, and it scales up. That's a good amount of people. Look at this. It's pretty populated. This is the highest pop spot you'll find for Horde. This is good to see. Alright, unfortunately... Oh, I saw this guy earlier. Unfortunately, I have to go do some actual work things now. I gotta answer some emails and help some people out. So a little bit of a shorter stream. I think it was just 2 hours. Yeah, just about 2 hours. But anyway... Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll have a video tomorrow regarding an update to the Turtle WoW lawsuit. Hopefully it'll go live around noon tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. Maybe stream tomorrow as well. But again, Tiber, Comedy, everybody who is here, thank you guys for hanging out. Always love streaming, always love chatting with you guys, so I appreciate it. But anyway, have